So we want to do a truck build. We were looking at like an F250 or an Excursion. The ones that we looked at, they were just too bad off. They were like, with the market, it was like really bad examples for an outrageous astronomical price. We couldn't meet in the middle. So this is what we ended up with. So this is what we started with, and then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it black. We're going to put some rims, tires, suspension lift, tint the windows, do the whole light package, and yeah. So no, not really. This is not ours. That is ours. So what happened was, I was planning on doing a video of build on a budget, blah blah blah, get the sickest tow rig, and I saw this, and we did go to see that F250. It did have a deposit on it, and I was actually looking at a couple other trucks, and I just ended up buying this one. So this is the finished product. This is what we're going to tow Voodoo with. This is what we're going to do all of our stuff in. And it's going to be a great addition to Voodoo's garage. We're really looking forward to it, and it also kind of broadens our range for where we can go and what we can do with Voodoo. So enjoy. We needed a tow rig so that way we could tow Voodoo around to different events that we plan on going to later on this year and the beginning of next. Our previous tow rig ended up in dire circumstances on its side and rolled. So we needed a replacement. We were going to go with the F250 platform and the V10 option, a little bit older, something that is relatively reliable that we've had success with in the past. In the search for that, we ended up with the F150 platform. Specifically, this 2011 F150. Traditionally with Voodoo and Kona, we have the 5.0 Coyote, and normally that's the direction that we would have took, but instead we went with the 3.5 V6 twin turbo. It's not a power plant that we normally would go with, but we were pleasantly surprised. We had to take the platform and put our own little twist to it. So this is 5 mods you should do to your F150. We're going to use this as a tow rig, and all the mods that we did are going to be fully functional and fully usable with a tow trailer or whatever you decide to tow with it. Originally, the truck came with a 4-inch lift from the factory. So we added fuel hostages that are 20 by 12s with -44 offset. Mod number 1 should come to no surprise to anyone. Mod number 2, to no surprise, is a headlight package. They totally transformed the front end look of the truck. We're pleasantly surprised with them, except one of the adjustment screws was all messed up from when we got it, and we couldn't adjust them out properly, the height, and they look kind of funny. They shoot kind of low. We're going to see how those go in the long run, and we're going to see if we're going to keep them or if we're going to get rid of them. Mod number 3 is Veraxium G4 taillights. These have been really cool as far as the look and design. They're relatively smoked, so it goes really well with a black truck. Plus they are super bright, and they look cool when they're daytime running, when you just have the marker lights on. Whew. I highly suggest 2 thumbs up. Yeah. Mod number 3 is definitely exhaust. This is the 4-inch installer series by MBRP. It's a relatively easy installation, and I'd give it 2 out of 5 wrenches. Definitely. The 4th mod should definitely be suspension lift. We've got a 4-inch lift from the factory, 6-inch with 35s or 36s is great. We've got 33s. Last but not least is the S&B cold air intake. This mod definitely wakes up the exhaust and also livens up your truck. It's a relatively cheap upgrade, but it is well worth it. Plus you got this cool little window where you can see when you need to change the filter. Alright, so with all these mods put together, we should have a pretty decent tow rig. We're looking for many years of service out of this truck. It should be a lot of fun, or it could be a headache. Either way, we're going to let you know in the future. So this has been our review on the top 5 mods for your F-150. If you find value in this content, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe. As always, catch you later. Stay tuned.